If we see a product that says made in China on it when we're allowed to go back to the stores or when we're surfing the internet, should we try not to buy it?
Hey, listen, that's a personal thing. I always try to buy American made and or made by allies of the United States. But you know, that's a personal thing. I believe now is a good time for people to take those type of things into consideration. You know, unfortunately, China is a hotbed of manufacturing for tons of products that we use in the United States, and so the Made in China label is probably still going to be out there. But I think if nothing else, I believe this is a valid point for us all to look at. One thing that we have learned from this pandemic is that we should no longer depend on China to manufacture the things that we need in this country, particularly when it comes to health care and some of those vital issues that have been highlighted through this pandemic.
We know that you're Pastor Jody Hice, in addition to Congressman Jody Hice. Tell me about your feelings on not being able to go to church Easter Sunday.
It's been a real struggle, you know. Not only on Easter Sunday, but every Sunday. That's been one of these big struggles internally for me, and I believe for many other Americans, that we're living at a time where our government has actually said, local, state, and federal, I mean, across the board, that you can't go to church, you can't worship together and pray together. That is, that's a big First Amendment hurdle to overcome. And this whole pandemic has brought forth some major challenges, be it the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment of privacy, and so forth. So it's a struggle, but at the same time, it's encouraging to see how churches have utilized technology to continue reaching out. And I know my church, and a Bible study class that I participate in every week, we're seeing more and more and more people participate through use of the technology than we had even in person. So it's a good thing. I just am so grateful, though, for Easter, what it means to me personally, and the fact that our Lord is alive. We have a God who is here right now to help us.